What's going on, everyone? My name's Tenebris Infinite, and today is a good day. We got a brand new roadmap from the development team detailing the plans for the rest of the year here in 2022 for Generation Zero. Now, Generation Zero does its roadmaps in a kinda interesting way, where they like to show off what they've done previously, as well as what they're going to do for the next couple months. So it's never like a roadmap for an entire year, or an entire season of a year, it's just kind of like the immediate future. But that's still incredibly exciting, and there are some things in this roadmap that I think you dudes are going to be very hyped to see. So first up, we're looking at October here, and in October we saw the new machine, the Firebird, we saw the dirt bikes, the Firebird side missions, as well as the new game revamps, and we're going to be talking about that stuff very soon, because there are some incredibly exciting things within the new game plus modes. But outside of that, we then also have what's coming up next in November, which is going to be the Camo Weapon Skins DLC, which is going to be new weapon skins that you could pick up, probably for a hopefully relatively cheap price, that will add some new flair to the guns of the game. There are two types of camo that I'm really hoping we'll see. The first of which is the gray camo, and the second of which is the dazzle camo. I feel like both of these camos that are already in the game would look fantastic if applied to our weapons. But there are plenty of other different patterns of camo as well as color combinations that we could see in this upcoming pack. Now, with the weapon skins being a paid DLC, I could see a few people complaining about that because some people had anticipated weapon skins becoming a paid thing here in Generation Zero. But again, I'd like to just remind people that the paid DLC outside of the game expansions does nothing except for offer you a little bit of fun and enjoyment, and goes a long way in supporting the team. So it's kind of more so like you pick up these weapon packs and these base building packs, not just to get something cool for you to use, but also as an opportunity to be like, yo team, good job. And personally, I think that that's a good thing for us to have here. But I'll get off my podium because there is a new free patch to look forwards to coming in December. The first thing that we're going to be seeing in this free patch is going to be some crafting improvements, and in Dark Skies we already saw some steps towards this, with changes to the required amounts for breaking down resources, as well as changes to the weight amounts of the resources that we gather. So I'm very curious to see how crafting is going to improve as time goes on. Then we've got performance improvements, and this is something that's just ongoing all the time with Generation Zero, but it's exciting to see that this is going to be a focus in the December patch, so hopefully that means it's going to bring about a ton of good, especially for people playing on last-gen consoles. And then likely one of the most exciting things coming up in December, brand new experimental weapons. It's been a long time since we've seen our last drop of experimentals, so I'm really hoping that we're going to get just a ton of them. It would be really, really awesome to see just the rest of the base game weapons get an experimental version. And for myself personally, I am praying for an experimental AG5. And then, man, it don't stop. December is going to be an incredibly poppin' update. So what we also have is an expansion and hopefully maybe even conclusion to the Apple murders. Or, you know, who knows what's going to happen. The Apple murders are one of the most bizarre set-piece storytelling experiences that we've had in Generation Zero, outside of things like the Iron Church and the Lucet Commune. So I'm really excited to see what the heck is going on with the growing tree and the Apple murders here, man. And the last thing from the list, brand new collectibles. Now this is something that we actually found during my live streams for the Dark Skies update, and it's really exciting. So these are going to be letters coming from other Soviet soldiers alongside these funky little collectibles. I'm wondering if we're going to see more than just the aircraft carrier, or if the aircraft carrier is going to kind of be this be the collectible. For some reason, I get some big toy soldier vibes off of this thing, but it's definitely going to be exciting getting a brand new collectible and some new lore dumps to go through with you dudes. So November is going to be a bit of a quiet month with just the paid weapon skins DLC coming out. I've got a couple big projects that I'd like to work on, so you guys might see that happen in November. But outside of that, December is going to be an incredibly exciting month with brand new experimental weapons to pick up, the new lore to go through, as well as the brand new side missions, which might wind up being some of the craziest side missions we've seen in the game. So, I want to know, what are you most excited for? Is it going to be the weapon skins, or is it going to be something coming up in December? I feel like December is going to be the real hype thing here. But also, are there any sort of experimental weapons you'd like to see? Throw up your ideas in the comments down below, and we'll see how close you are come the next update. But, for now, I want to say thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.